because I'm still all with you. Unafraid of the unknown, because I'm still all with you.
Don't you enjoy the crunch of caffeine? You know, for the longest time, I've been wondering if I should actually render this thing out. Watchful! Shh, I'm not here. But you just announced your presence, Watchful. Hello, Watchful. Watchful, I wanted to give you a shout out at watchful.spirit.com thingy.
Shout out. Shout out. Oh my god, and I forgot to put up the stream avatars. Puka, come on now. You've got to do the thingy. You know. I mean, we can only do so much.
You don't do anything.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you need to do everything for us.
Welcome on in, everybody. Hello. Get that music going. Start off with some new stuffs. There we go. And then iTunes is down low. I think it's supposed to be down low. Else it'll be powering over. Do. I turn this down. Yes, okay. And then I can turn that up. Alright, good. Gotta make sure that everything's at a good volume for everybody else, too. So, today we're going to be doing lots of random stuff. 3 projects in mind as of right now. But yeah, I was saying just before Watchful proudly interrupted me, but with something delightfully huggable. Oh, right, huggable, hug at Watchful, because I gotta hug people. I've got to make sure I hug people. Welcome on in, Ben. Let's turn you down a bit. There we go. Turn that down. I was thinking of whether or not I should ever render this out, and I think because of the nature of how I these streams, the fact that I'm doing all of this animation creation, I don't think I'm ever going to be rendering out the intro. I think I'm gonna always keep it as a live feed. I mean, it's always going to have this bit of jankiness to it and live watching. So I don't think I'm ever going to render this intro. Woo. What's the command again? Yeah, that's the command. I should make the additional command of owl. I should. Should, woulda, coulda, but I didn't. So first things first. I need to open up a quick project that I need to do. Stream Chaos. Start stream. This one, I think. I think this is the one I want. So, Jen, if you're here, I know that there was a specific request that people didn't look scared. So I was wondering, just like, did he think he was scared? Because if so, I mean, like, that's I think I had his original skin up, so that I guess that kind of gave him that scared look of just the natural eyes opened up. But I do think we need to get a little bit more of a different pose here. And I need to figure out how to arrange the text, because it's not gonna quite work the same as it did before, because we've got every inch of this filled out at 50 millimeters right here. Like, every inch is filled out. And bringing this up is kind of not really an option. So bringing this camera out is probably the best. And we need the text in here, bring it on. So let's go ahead and duplicate this guy and bring it down. And this guy needs to say, bring it on. Featherstone!
Sup, sup, it's a gift sub.
Featherstone gifted out one to Genfire. Hogat. Featherstone. Constantly in here, constantly supportive. Thank you very much, Featherstone. Hugs always to you. Always. Actually, I need to put this on preview, I think. I need the request from Jen. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Select Jade. Okay, so is that Jade? That's not Jade, is it? No. Wait a minute. That's Jessie. Ah, okay. Jade.
You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change. Outfit change.
I need to turn that up. Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Shush. Bush. Okay. Load file. There we go. Okay. Now we need to climb into the tub. There we go. Yo, calm down. I mean, just because, you know, it didn't go quite according to plan doesn't mean you need to go getting upset. Right? Sometimes things not going according to plan can work out for the benefit. It didn't this time, but it could. It could. Alright. Hot tub. Gotta keep that up. We're at 4 minutes. So, or 5 minutes. We'll go to the 15-minute mark to make sure we get the time. All right, we need Jade, I believe it is, if I'm correct. Slack, Jade, Foxy. Yes, Slack, Jade, and Foxy. Is Jade in here? Jade? Nope, that's not happening. In here, friend skins. Jade? No. Mare? Nope, that's not it. Okay, I think I know where to get the skin. I'm gonna have to go into a different project. Project, Slack Lizard, community skins. There's go. Jade Final. Aha. Alright. Is Jade's a Steve skin? It looks like it. I feel like I've done something wrong here. Anyways, those shoulders aren't really seen, but anyhoozle. I think that's the right skin, I'm hoping. Okay. Jen, is that the right skin? Maribel Jade. Okay, good. Yeah, good. Good. That's the right person. I think that's the right time because it said Jade Final. We do need to get those eyes to look a little bit more not afraid, as she was requesting. Grab these and bring them forward. And down. And forward. And then these need to come down. And then these need to come down. These need to come down to here. And then these need to be a different green. Pupil, it has 37 different applications. I don't think we want to change that color of texture. Okay, so we need that green. That green, and we have Pupil 5 is the color I'm looking for. Pupil 5. There we go. Alright, good. The announcements are really quiet. They are. And I'm trying to figure out why. I'm not quite certain. Derp. It says that trigger fire is like up all the way. So is that quiet to you guys? Is all of that quiet? If that is, I might try turning this up like a lot. Let's turn it up. Then, if I'm not getting a response. Hello, unknown. Derp. Is that too loud?
Oh my god, you are such a derp. You're good.
Yeah, good. Oh, I know why. I know why. Oh. Okay. I know why. Okay. I have things set up so that they are quiet. Like, I have things set up so that if they are quiet to me, they're quiet to everybody. So that way I can hear almost exactly what you guys are hearing. And I keep forgetting that I have everything set on one volume control. So now derp.
Oh my god. You are such a jerk. Good.
Nope. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Shout out at Genfire.
Shout out.
That's better. Hopefully that didn't hurt you guys, because that was completely red for me. That didn't hurt for you guys, did it? Mod poke. Good for you. Okay, good. Whoop, no, I'm mod poke. I don't tend to poke myself, so I...
Hey, Puka. Puka. Psst, psst. Hey, moderator is trying to get your attention. Hey. Shh, they're trying to get your attention. Puka, pay attention in the chat. Psst, 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 psst.
Okay. I think that will do it. I got everything cranked right now. Okay. There we go. Evo? Evo? I'm not Evo. I swear I'm not Evo. I am very, very good. I'm a good person. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Ooh woo isn't here, I don't think. Okay, so now I need to figure out exactly what to put down here. I want bring it on. I guess in quotations. Brink it on. Brink it on. And quotation. Oh, wait, no, that doesn't work. Not in that text. That text doesn't work. I gotta substitute in a different text if I want quotations. Bring it on. Because it doesn't have, thingies. This needs to be this direction. There we go. On. Let's make this a little bigger. If I go on depth a little like that, and then this needs to be extruded. There we go. Alright, I want that border to be large.
Puka. Psst, psst. Hey, moderator is trying to get your
There
attention.
we go. Bring it on.
Puka. Shh, they're trying to get your attention.
No quotes needed. That was me showing you the, okay, extra text. Okay.
Puka, you read chat, but seemingly skip over my messages. Or
I
are you
try
level
not
and
to.
Don't want to tweet out your streams anymore? Sneaky. Also, the hot tub is already cooled down. Is that cool water even comfortable to chill in? Thibu derp, thibu derp, thibu derp, thibu tail swish, thibu tail swish, thibu tail swish, thibu tail swish, thibu heart hug animated, thibu heart hug animated, thibu heart hug animated.
I don't know, repeating things kind of giggle me. Any hoozle. I got 1 more minute left on the hot tub. 1 more minute left on the hot tub because I started it a little bit late. I started it kind of like at 5 minutes in. So. No. Ow. Did... Unlike the tweet. No, I tweeted it out. I'm pretty sure I tweeted it out. I'm definitely sure I tweeted it out. Double checking. What the hell? I hit enter tweet out. Seriously? Well, Twitter just derped. Okay. Yeah, Twitter just derped. Fine. Well, thankfully, I still have it in my clipboard, and I can just paste it all in and then tweet it. There we go. Well, Twitter, why didn't Twitter work? No quotation, just bring it on. Okay. Alright, and we need to change this to... What's the numbers? July... July 31st, so next Sunday. 31st. I want to change this to a 3. Thirst. And I want to change that to a Sunday. Sunday. And she wants to say 31st of July. Okay, we'll just change the format here. Actually, no. July 31st. And then next Sunday. Sunday. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No, 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. BST. 9 p.m. BST. 5. Is that right? 9 p.m. BST. 5, 3. Is that right? No, wait. 3 p.m. BST. 3 p.m. British Standard Time. Okay, what is 9 p.m.? What is 9 p.m. BST? That is 4 p.m. EST. So that's gotta change. Yeah, that's a 5-hour difference between BST and EST. So we'll have to find out exactly what time that needs to be. 1 p.m. PST though. We do need to change. Add in an Western Standard Time, a Pacific. So it'll be.
Hey, Puka. Psst. My reader is trying to get your attention.
I think.
They're trying to get your attention.
I think the best idea is to actually have this on a separate text and lay it out differently. So, all copy, and then all paste. All right, there we go. 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is correct. Okay, cool. All right, so that means 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the Pacific Standard Time is still correct. That's at 1 p.m. Okay, that makes sense. Alrighty. How do I still want to lay this out? I don't know. Oh wait! I have more room now. Right. I have more room, so I can just shove this off to the side now, and I can just put the times in easily over here because now I have more room. We want to put this at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I still need to put in the British one. Okay, so I still have that problem. 1 p.m. PST, 4 p.m. EST. Let's put in 9 p.m. BST here. I went to a trade school, BST. I didn't end up going into it. The trade school was basically a printing type class where I learned how to do layouts and how to work a printer. Basically, not just a regular printer, but like an industrial type printer, where there's all of these cylinders that are rotating, that are pulling in ink, pulling in paper, and they're all exposed, and you get your fingers cut in there and you lose them. Like, we're talking like huge type printers. And when you mess up one, you mess up all of them, which is not ideal for a person like me that tends to like literally mess up on all of his misspellings. So actually, let's go ahead and do it this way. What if I change the color on this? So separate this with, like, say, a red. Something like that. Something that's visible. And then separate it here. Okay. This feels better. Okay. And we're gonna want to do it at median point. So if we move this guy over, move this guy over more, and then make him bigger. There we go. Then they all grow at the same size here. Let's go ahead and shrink this up a bit too. There we go. Then we can expand on this just a tad more. Nope, not that. That. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now I think we have a setup for that. It still feels a little bit squished and not proper. I'm wondering if I should just change the color of the text here. Yes, let's go ahead and change this to like a blue. No. Cyan. Here we go. Very light color. And then the Bring It On can be different. Bring It On, we will go into a orangish. Yeah, the orangish red. Something definitely with a lot of energy. Maybe yellow. Yeah, okay. That feels better. That feels better. US time confuses me. Yeah, it confused me for a while trying to learn British time. But eventually I got around to the point where I just divide the time in my head now. It's pretty simple once you have to try to think of these times like all of the time. Because when you have friends in those time zones, you tend to split it up a lot. It's just like, oh, that has that time, that has that time, that has that time. I mean, it's how I work temperatures now. Like I live in the U.S., so everything's in Fahrenheit, and Celsius just makes so much more sense. Like 30 degrees is my perfect weather. I love that weather. Go outside, t-shirt, fine. 20 degrees, might need a lightweight jacket. You go out in like 10 degrees, definitely need a jacket, pretty good jacket. 0 degrees, you might want some snow pants. Big fluffy pants. Oh, Black Steel. Oh my gosh. How long ago was that? Black Steel, 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Hugs to you. Black Hug. Hug at Black Steel. Subscribing for 7 months. Since I haven't followed. Thank you very much. Goodness sakes. By the way, what? I'm so sorry.
That outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier.
Does Puka have
Outfit
pajamas?
change.
Otherwise, any outfit. Ooh, Ben, you basically give me no time. Oh yeah, that's right. The hot tub is now done. Let me get out of the hot tub first. Let me get out of the hot tub, and then I'll put on the pajamas. Can't go to bed with regular pajamas on, can I? All right. Out of the hot tub. Now we will put on the pajamas. What is pajama-ish? Do ba do 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 ba do 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 do. Just comfy stuff. I think the only thing we really have that is pajama-ish is this, so we'll do that. There we go. Shorts. Shorts are pajamas-ish. Pajamas-ish? Oh, Sleepy Flower. Oh, did we redo hers? Sleepy Flowers. We have not. We have not redone Sleepy Flowers. We'll have to redo that eventually. Gotta fix hers up as well. Are you saying 90% of your outfits are uncomfy? I wouldn't go to bed with them. I mean, who goes to bed with a spy tux? Was the first one that I came to, was a spy tux. Nobody goes to bed with a spy tux. When is a tux comfortable? Do do do. This is what the Puka do. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum. Oh, you really need the poster. Oh, okay. Sorry. Hold on, I'll get it to you. Okay, this is okay. Let me see if there's anything else that I need to fix up for this. Not have us look scared. Date, bring it on. I think that's everything. All right, let me give them a little bit different a pose here because chest out, kind of weird. Kind of weird. I thought it was weird to begin with, so. Let me put the hand here, bring the elbow around, hand up, And then... That's better. That feels better. Okay, and then we want Jade a little differently. Yeah, just a little bit different than last time. And Slack, I feel, is still quite the brawler, so I think him having his fists up is pretty good as well. We'll just adjust his head a little bit here, too. Jen has been in the same pose for gosh knows, who knows how long. You haven't seen the bonk? Yes. The bonk is starting to become a necessary emote around here. So we are adding the bonk emote. It is a hammer before the other hammer. It is considered to be a tenderizer before before the big one comes out. Hey, Ko, how you doing? Good to see you. Give it a save. You wish you knew what bonk meant? When things are getting a little, alright, Jen. When things are getting a little, not PG-13, a little bit above rating on that, comes the bonk. That's when the bonk hammer comes out. It's just like, settle down. And then once that one comes out and it's no longer useful on that person, then the other hammer comes out, which is a little bit more permanent. Alright, so I think we're good on there. Let's give this guy just a render on this layer right there. I think that's good. What if... Can this be expanded upon here? Like expansion. There we go. Expansion. Yeah, I think we need a little bit more expansion on that explosion there. Much better. Start filling out some things here. Good. Alrighty. Let's move out these guys a little bit more too. So we got the Zoglin. Increase his scale. He's not a cute Zoglin. Increase his scale. Bring out that llama. Bring out that wither. There we go. That feels tons better, just like that. Okay, render image. Yes. Yes, that is correct. Okay. I feel like I want more of the foreground light. Alright, these two need a little bit more light here. Because the characters aren't popping out as much. Especially on Jen here. It's not light is not landing on them. There we go. Bring it down. Bring this guy down a little. Okay. There we go. I think that's going to be better. Render image. Much better. Okay. Yeah, that brings out the characters a little bit more. Alright, now we want to do is save as. Chaos. Chaos, I think this is Chaos 6, I want to say. I'm going to call this 6-1 in case it needs any adjusting. Save image. And drop that over to Gen. C, 3D rendering. Projects. Gen Fire. Chaos Stream. 6-1. Alright. Here is poster. Alright, and we will also go ahead and do the, whoop, nope. We do want, oh, that explosion didn't work. That explosion didn't work. Okay, bring that back. Bring it back. Okay, good. I want explosion. More explosions. Much better. Okay. Hey! What the hell are you doing? Are you puking? Come on. Did you puke everywhere? I can't see. Thank you, Akip. Remy, get out. Go. 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 Oh. That smells delightful. Go! Oh. Alright, give me a minute, guys. Alright, I gotta get something to clean this up. No, I've been working out great. Ellie, that's great. I'm glad to hear that the software is working fine. Jen is the winner. Congrats, Jen. All right, I think we got things cleaned up. Yeah, go ahead and lay down there, puppy. You get to yeah, you get a bed. Akila gets the bed. Remy does not get the bed because he basically did nothing. He just kind of laid there and just puked in his bed. He does this all the time. He's so comfy, he doesn't want to get up when he has to puke. It's just like, bleh. Like, really? No, you don't get a bed now. It's his own fault. I mean, it looks like he was eating sand or dirt. So this is his own fault. I cannot stop him from doing such silly things. What does one do? Nothing. Nothing at all. At least it, Avam, and not what happened last time. Yeah. Thankfully, what we've had in the past is basically anytime that these guys have puked, it's been their own fault.
Look at that! It's beautiful!
Puka fart. Apollo Cheese. Have you seen the flamethrower? Here's the flamethrower. Alright. I want this. I want this to come out as a little movie here. 30 frames per second. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Because Twitter is weird. It wants this type of format, an MPEG format, H.264, but if it's above 30 frames per second, Twitter will not accept it. So poster 5, this is going to be poster 6. File, save, render, animation. So this should transport fine to Twitter, but it's funny that it needs 30 frames per second or lower. It's not one of the requirements that is stated, but it is one that it does need. Else, it's just Twitter kind of says, yeah, we can kind of upload it. But we can't. We can, but we can't. Pookie, your voice is very quiet compared to all the other sounds. Alrighty. Is this better? Or is this peaking? Is that a terrible volume? I didn't know that about Twitter videos. Yeah, it took me a while to figure that out because I tried to find some online websites of what exactly was going on, what Twitter videos needed, and I put in all the specifications. It doesn't like 60 frames. It just took me a while of like adjusting this thing, maybe that thing, this thing, and maybe that thing, and eventually it finally came out. Anvil! Dr. Anvil. Hug at boopity boop. 11 months. Hugs to you, yo. You, yo? You, yo.
Happy birthday, you, yo.
Alright, so that's rendering. Get a little, mildly adjusting camera video thing going. Something to just catch the eye. Any hoozles. So, today, the main event, there's going to be two kind of main events here. One of them is going to be a Blue Shigatsu kind of animation. What I'm planning to do for Blue Shigatsu is basically have like some 3D stills, but kind of like in a slow-mo or something like that. Like I present a scene, and then I basically do what this chaos stream thing is doing, is I just kind of just pan the camera slowly from one side to the other, just to give it a bit of motion. Because with the music that's presented is slower paced. So if I just have a scene that has like her digging for treasure, fighting mobs, hanging up a hat, and chilling with her cat, it has a consistent feeling throughout it. I'm not trying to hit on the beat. I'm not trying to move with what's being said. I'm just presenting a feeling more than an actual animation. So, but I need to, for that, I'm gonna do like some detailed scenes of like a beach or an island or something like that. Grizz, hey, welcome on, Grizz. Shout out at Grizz Tubear. Grizz Tubear.
Shout out. A shout out. Oh my god. That outfit is not looking too hot.
Back with
right now. We
Nums.
need something that looks prettier. Outfit change.
Back with Noms. Let me get rid of the hot tub. Noms, donut disturb. That was a good one. Let's see here. I like chocolate. Why not? Do. Streaming. And then is donut. A chocolate donut. Interesting. Oh, that's not how you spell cold. Keep on spelling it as sold, not cold. Whoops. Whips. Alright, so that's finished rendering. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're all good here. Oh, right. Render image. I want to re-render this to get that explosion in there. Image, save as, up one. Okay, good. Alright, drop this in there. And also drop this one in here. There we go. Cool. He has poster now. Better poster. Stream title? Yes, we are going to get to the stream title. Now, the stream title is the one I'm going to get to before I get to Blue Shigatsu's. And so in case you guys don't know, let me bring up the meme. File, open recent, we want, it's not here. Okay, fine, open. We want to open Puka projects. One-time projects. There we go. Owl, welcome on in. All right, so I'm not sure if you guys have seen the meme that's popping up on Twitter. Cause let's see here. Let me bring up a window. What if we do helicopter dance? Is that what we're looking for? No. Do. Okay, that's not correct. That doesn't... I don't know what this meme is, honestly. I really do not know. Let me go into my private notes and animation notes. There should be a few here. Oh, that's a good one. Let's bring this up. All right, and then I want to bring up this one. And then I want to bring up this one. And then I want to bring up not those. Let's bring up this one. Okay. Oh, finally, let's bring up that one. Okay. All right, so I got plenty of things for you. All right, so this is the meme here. Let me mute the other music that's happening right now. This is this. And for some reason, it's just like they just dance in front of person or character. No idea what this meme came out to be. Cat break dancing. And then, you know, you see some others that have their own music inside of them. It's just like, oh yeah, this one works fine. And then this one will break down sometimes. And then... But it's most commonly with this music. I've got to eventually play this game. And then this one. This is by far the cute slideshow version. Gosh. Maybe the scratching a tad slower. Little head shake is the best. All right, yeah, all right. That sounds like a thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Get rid of the land here a second. Sky. All right. Let's take those keyframes and just slow them down a bit. Yeah, that does well. Good. And then let's also not so fast on that. There we go. Much better. Okay, yeah. Good idea. Alright. I'm gonna let that sit off to the side because I don't think I can render that during stream, that's for sure. So minimize that. I thought the helped rendering via the community. I would. I still would have to do some more work about packaging everything, especially the moving textures, for sure. Because what is it? The don't save. I don't need any of that. Yeah, what is the packaging of the textures of this area right here? Yeah, the lava alone, I have to do a bunch of changing for stuffs. So I don't think I can do that. Oh yeah, oh, I'm glad it came back to this though. Fireflies need a change though. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. You. You need to appear there. Lock, rock, scale. Okay. There. Okay, grab Y. Whoop. Right there. That'll do. Okay. Now we can give it a save. Alright, now the fireflies are not in a weird position of being inside the dungeon and inside that area, too. Whoops. Is there anything else silly that I did? Nah, doesn't look like it. Okay. Doesn't look like it. File, save, and then we want this guy in there, too. Alright, minimize that. Shocking, I know. Alright, let's go ahead and get to Becca's. Let's see what we need to do. What do we need to do for Becca's? 3D rendering projects. Where Puka projects? There they go. One-time projects, stream assets. There we go, stream assets, and then I need this one. Here it is. Open. All right. Becca's jumping through a nether portal. Becca's first jumping through a nether portal, and then carrying an Evil X plushie. Snuggles the plushie, her eyes go red, and she jumps down through another type of portal. So, I need to have her jump out of the portal in front, and then the portal can go away. So that's what I need to do. I need the portal to... her to jump through it, and the portal to go away. So let's go ahead and have her jump through the portal. And also have it kind of floaty here, even throughout this. So let's bring this all the way up. Portal to hell. Ah, hell. Alright, and then let's back it up a little bit here. Rotate it on this position.
That outfit
Rotate it on
is
this
not
position.
looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change!
Too fast. There we go, give that. Outfit change! Jungle with quiver. Do. I don't think we have jungle with quiver, but we can do jungle at least. Yeah, I need to redo the, really need to do the, jungle with quiver, though. I need to eventually put that model in. Eventually. Give that a save. Jumping. Jumping. Let's go ahead and do that before we complicate it of having a plushie in the hands as well. So much pants today, right? So many. How do we jump through portal? Alright, so portal is up, and then I think we need to do object transformation there. Let's go ahead and change it to there. Okay. Let us... We're gonna have to... I think what's best is if we have the pose start out mid-jump. So that way we don't need to have any of the crouching down or any of that. We just need to have the jumping through the portal. Okay, and then let's bring the hand out and this hand up as well. Like this. Something like that. Okay. So all of these lock, rock, scale, and then they're going to fall, kind of fall through the portal right now. So they're gonna kind of fall. So we want to land about here. Yeah, we'll land about here. Something like that. Not sure about that. Let's move this here.
Puka pants check. Are you wearing them? Yes? Wait. Oh. Sorry, I should have knocked before opening the door. Wait, are you not hiding behind the infamous shush bush of shame? Okay.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
awkward. At least for Nightbot, who conducts all the pants checks.
I completely forgot about the shush bush too. Wait, did you bring up the shush bush? Yeah, you brought up the shush bush. No, we're good. We're good. Yeah, no, I can't remember. Did the shush bush come up? I can't recall. Any oozles. I was thinking, mankini hookah for the hot tub. I think we got that. I think we got that texture. Yeah, I think we do have that texture. We stole that one from Corrales. And we have the mustache and everything. The mustache, yay. Got the mustache. Messing with your brain. So many outfits now. Yeah, they have. With the, would be odd. This one with the mustache, yeah. Okay, I think that's good. Let's see. If we pull you up. Bump. Okay. I think that's good. Let's say that that's good, and see what we can do with our animation then. Okay, cause let's do a little bit more up, rotation back, rotation back, rotation back, and then here, up on the foot. Back on the foot. Actually, up on the foot. And then here, we actually want to continue our little bit of rotation back because we haven't landed yet. And then, yeah, that's okay. What if we bring down and forward this? And then bring down and forward this. There we go. And then, yeah, that feels better. That feels tons better. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's see what we can do about the landing. Landing down. Off to the side. And then foot down. Actually, grab and move forward. Grab. And let's move forward here. Move these guys forward. And then move these guys forward. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think that feels about good. What I can do now is that, let's get rid of that guy. I want to take all of this animation here and move it backwards. And by doing that, that allows the impact to happen. Good. There we go. Now we transition from one movement to the other. One bone movement to the other. Easily. There we go. And now all of this also needs to kind of speed up a little. So let's do that. Whoop. There we go. Much better. Okay, and now we need to have a little bit of a follow-through as well, where we kind of move forward still and rotating down. I think we moved off to the side a little bit here too, accidentally. No. I know what's happening here. These need to be moved forward. There we go. Yep, we were having a little bit of a problem. Thank you very much for the follow there. Oh, by the way, thank you very much for the follow, Loki. Ben, thank you for the 33 bits. Sugar Star, thank you for the 33 bits. I appreciate it, guys. Unknown, thank you for the 33 bits. Thank you very much, guys. Hugs to you. Mama Shay, hey, welcome on in. Cartoon Man? I think that's Cartoon Man. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Those horses have still so many offits. This would look odd. Superhero landing. Yep, that's kind of what I'm going for. Kind of. Well, we're not going to be staying too much into this pose. Yep, there you go. Perfect. We have that little bit of a follow-through there. That's perfect. I like that. Okay. And actually, with this here, I want this to land a little bit further down. That seems better. Okay. Alright, and then let's go ahead and individual origins. Whoops. Bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. There we go. Okay. Now let's go ahead and take all of these head and upper body, move them over just a frame, or let's just move them over by a frame. And then the head portion, all those over by 2 frame. Yeah, that feels better. Okay, good. All right, let's continue the momentum with the hands as well. Yes. Okay, good. And then we want to stand up. Let's do that. Let's do rotate and grab. We're going to be standing back up. And grab. And this guy needs to hold its position for a second here. Move this leg up further. There we go. Right there. Okay, and then I want you to kind of slow down a bit here. There we go. Boom. Much better. Much, much, much better. Let's take these guys and remove their kind of, Yes, move that there. Much better, much better. Do. Dodge this. Dodge ours. Nom nom. Yes, I think that works well. And if we're kind of small here, then we can always punch in the camera a little bit too. But I think we're okay right now, since that's going to be the size of the portal too. So we got to have proper scaling, right? Perfect. I like that. Now let's go ahead and see about plushieizing Evil X here. Let's give this a save. And let's give you a plushie of Evil
That
X.
outfit is not looking too hot right now.
Nom
You need
nom
something
donut
that
time.
looks prettier. Outfit change. Outfit change.
Let's see here. Got to go to donut. Purple. That's the blueberry one, right? Brr. Brr, brr, brr. That's not really purple. Yeah, this one's not really purple. It's blue. But I don't think there's any other color. Let's see here. There's blueberry, choco, lime, perfected, and upgraded. Space donut. No, I got it. I think I got it. Yeah, the other one's pink. That's, it's pink, green, brown, and blue. Yeah. 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 It was fine. Okay. I want to make sure that I'm just not, suddenly colorblind for some reason. Alright, do that, and then I want this to... Oop, nope. Increase the scale of the head. And then I want to bring these legs on out a little bit. And then... let's do that, and then I want these arms to stick on out. Like so. Something like that. That seems good. Alright, now I kind of want to do a little bit of editing here. I think I want to see if I can adjust the size of these arms and other things here. Yeah. If I do a individual origins and I do, what is it? Fatten and shrinken? Shrink and fatten. Just kind of make them a little bit chubby too. There we go. And then... Beep, beep. Beep, beep. Evil X plushie. I think that does well. And then we can attach you to one of these bones over here. Let's go to this. You, Control P, parent to object. There we go. And then you can move right into the hand. Right there. There we go. Give it a save, and then... What? Oh. Oh, that didn't work because of it. Whoops. Let's try that again. Bone relative. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Way too dangerous. You get another Chucky on your hand. Yeah, Chucky vibes. Yeah, exactly. Sugar Star. You know what would be funny if the donut was holding a coffee? How would I hold a coffee? Would I just hold it here? Like in the center of me? Would I just hold a coffee? I feel if a coffee was put into the center of me, it would kind of like sideways. Coffee hat. Who wants coffee? There you go. Just pour one out for it. It's just like, pour out some coffee. You want coffee? I'll give you some coffee too. Inside the hole. Puka, can you add a yogurt thing? A yogurt. Oh, a yogurt thing. Do I still have that? Let's see here. I think I have Fox yogurt. Yeah, currently it's attached to my hand. I have kind of like the Homestar Runner type ability to hold things, where it's just attached to my hand, but you never see my arms. So yeah, there we go. Instead of YoPlay, it's Fox Play. Outfit change. Jungle. Nama donut. Yep. Hot dog for now. Wet donut doesn't taste good anyways, yeah. Yogurt. Yeah, there is. I mean, even the difference between Australian and the rest of the English language, theirs is yogurt. And it's just like, what? Yogurt? What's yogurt? Alright, so we need to have her snuggling Evil X. Alright, we need to get this this scene to be less stiff. So we gotta stand up. And we're gonna address the plushie in the room. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. And then let's give it a pause here. Yes. Okay, so right there, let's give it a lock rock scale, give it a save. And then we can acknowledge the plushie in the room. And then move this forward and up. Move it in this direction. Yeah, let's move it that direction. Do this. We need to get that into the hand. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Ow. Nom. Nom nom. VIP poke. What happened? I didn't even realize that was German. No, no, no. Up here. Am I missing something? Oh, hot tub. Oh, okay. Cool. You can do the mod poke. The mod poke should be available for VIPs as well. Of course you can. That's that is literally the reason. Like well, that didn't work. Well, that's kind of irritating. Where did it go? Give it to me. Trigger fire. Gimme. Gimme. All again. Do. Next page. Mod poke. There we go. Okay, yeah, it wasn't set. It was not set to VIPs, but it should be now. Okay, now it is. VIP poke. Scroll down, refresh cache. Okay. Okay, refreshed. Sorry, try it again. Gosh. I am flubbing. Let's see here. Hot tub. Let's get the hot tub too going.
Hey, Puka.
There we go.
Psst, psst. Hey, moderator is trying to get your attention. Hey, Puka. So, they're trying to get your attention. Puka, pay them in the chat. Psst, psst.
There we go. Alright, so we started the hot tub 5 minutes into its request, so it goes up to 15 minutes. So this is a 10-minute hot tub. Let your donuts soak for about 10 minutes. Nope. Okay. Alright, and then let's lengthen out that. And then we can do a Lockrock scale. And then we can go into the snuggle. Let's go off to this side. Lean. Lean. And lean. And also bring it in here. And then we want to bring in the other hand. Upward, there we go. Oops. Oops, 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 oops. What's happening here? What is happening here? There we go. Much better. Now it's actually in the hand. good. Now we can bring it over to this side. And this guy can go this way. There we go. Like so. And then this hand needs to come up and be here ish with that bulb pulled backwards a bit. There we go. There we go. Much better. Bathing in the chat. Number of syllables doesn't line up with pay attention to chat. Well, now it's real. Now it's correct, Ben. Now I am currently bathing in the chat. For about 5 more minutes, I'm bathing in the chat. Soggy. This donut disintegration. There we go. And then we need to... Okay, and then pull this up a bit. There we go. Okay, and now I want to move these guys about. Okay, and then I want to that way, and that way. Kind of looks like you're eating them. That's not quite what I want. Okay. Let's go to local. Get rid of these keyframes right here. There we go. There we go. Nicely done. Really, Foxy, welcome on in. Currently, I am a Fox Donut. Only temporarily, of course, until someone changes my outfit. Soupworm, thank you very, very much for the follow. E. E. Let's get rid of our Fox yogurt. There we go. So we got a little bit of snuggling happening with the evil Azumavoid doll here. I think that does well. Let's slow down that last snuggle, I think. Need to bring up that head a little bit. bring up that head there too. Okay, get rid of that. Good. I think that's good. Let's see that without the bones in front of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I like that. Okay, so now we need to make her eyes kind of go red with evil while snuggling. Burr, 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 burr. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. Zoop. I think what I can do. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Alright, let's go ahead and grab her eyes here. Maybe I should put more expression on them. Okay, let's do this. Let's put them there. There we go. Let's put the eyes there. Okay, and then move off to the left and down to notice the plushie. Okay, good. And then snuggle. We'll need to get those blinking in there, or rather bring these guys down. There we go. Good. Now let's change this color over. Alright, and I want what to do? I think the color is gonna change and the emission is gonna change for this. Alright. Right about here. Let's go ahead and change this to a highly saturated red. Or highly emittive red. And then this one is also going to have a problem here. Color, color, and then emission. Next keyframe. Bring in this one too, a lighter red. Whoops, nope, 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 nope. Okay, good. Oh, wait, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay. Oh, I know what's going on. Okay. I know what's going on. Okay, I need to change this guy over as well. This one can have the color and emission changed here too. You need to be a red and a darker red at that. There we go. And then back to normal. Let's change this eye over to the other eye. And then this guy over to the other eye as well. There we go. Okay. Now for how long they should stay evil. There we go. And then we want to go back from one to the other.
Bang bang.
Perfect. There we go. Just what we wanted. New outfit redeemed. Oh, did I? Hot tub. Let's get out of the hot tub. One. Create a new texture for an existing model. Puka Mob Slayer, perhaps. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that for the last bit of the stream here, because I'm kind of, unsure exactly what I want done to do at this point. I need to make another evil portal that will pop up. And I feel like I need to do something else with this other than just the eyes doing that. Although the eyes with the lights on them work perfectly right at that moment, too. Ooh, that works good. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's go to here. And go to this. And just as...
Bang bang.
Just as the eyes start changing back to the other color, we should bring down the stuffed toy a bit here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Bring you down. You need to stay up. No. You need to stay with the plushie. There we go. Well, that's a good transition there, but I feel like still something else needs to happen. Huh. Hydrate. And a stretch. Let's do that. Ooh. Alright, so what do we need to do for a Mob Slayer type Puka? Let's see here. Wow, it's taking forever for this to load. I want to open up Photoshop. And then I also want to bring up Unity. See what we can do for a character. Yep, that one. Puka master file. The tail end of the stream. I like that. I like it. Terrible puns right up my alley. Alright, let's get rid of that section, and we need to bring in the friends here. Do we have a Mob Slayer folder? I don't think we do. Let's do that. Let's add in another folder. I'm gonna call that Mob Slayer. Enter. And we need to bring in that texture. Textures, Minecraft skins, friend skins. There's Mob Slayer. Alright, let's grab Mob Slayer, place them in here. All copy. Paste. Hello! I minimize that. Well, Jaybird, hey, welcome on in. Good to see ya. What were you up to? Hello, come on and let me know what you were doing in a stream. Shout out at Jaybird. Find out what she was doing.
Shout out.
Was streaming Minecraft. Cool, cool. Alright, we need to take off this layer completely. So let's go ahead and just cut that, paste it back on in, but we're gonna keep that hidden. Okay, and then we need to get rid of the skin layer here. Right now, we are redeeming a points redemption for creating a skin based on whatever they decide for the model. For an existing model. Let's see here. Let's get rid of that.
Your outfit is not looking too hot right now. You need something that looks prettier. Outfit change! Outfit change!
I think we're good there. We can do a save as... What are we changing into? Dress up! Go ahead and pick any dress if you... There's an exhaustive list on the Discord. Or you can just say random. Or get anywhere close, like Zelda franchise or Hermitcraft. Zelda franchise, Hermitcraft. Got plenties. I think I have like around 74 outfits right now. 74. Yeah, one with pants. Preferably one with pants. Preferably. Do 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 do. Let's see here. We want Blender. We want this to be a PNG is what we want. And then this one's going to be Puka Mob Slayer. Enter. Yes. Enter. Do do do. I think that's gonna be good. Yes. Give that a save-a-roni. Pants are helpful. They are. They have pockets. They have pockets and everything, don't they? Skip new version. I don't want the new version. Minecraft skins, Puka skins, Blender Puka, Mob Slayer. Drop this on in. Do 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 do. Alpha transparency, no filter. 32-bit. Apply. And this should be easily applied to the new character here. Plop. And then Mob Slayer. Plop. There we go. And then we can do an export of that file. Export VRM. Yes. No, this one. Puka. Mob Slayer. Cool. And that one, Puka normal. We can do that. We will go ahead and do that. Let's show off the Mob Slayer first. There we go. This is the Mob Slayer one. Turned out pretty good. Good choice, Mob Slayer. Feels very blood-colored, doesn't it? Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. Alright. Puka normal, shush bush. Shush bush. And then we can go into Puka normal. There's Puka normal. Wow. Guys. Look, it's normal Puka. What? You never see normal Puka. Never. It's always a donut or crocodile or something. I know. Who is this? Normally it's a donut or something. Or a tree, yeah. Thank you. I do appreciate it, really, Foxy. Dawn Faye, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. Who has a normal state? I know. What is normal? This. This is normal. I'm gonna call it normal. Snuggle, snuggle, snuggle. Okay. Alright. Now we've got to... Now we've both got to remove the portal. I think... how do I want this portal to disappear? I think I want this portal to kind of disappear new. We're going to call this Nether Portal. We're going to call that Nether Portal. And we're going to move this into there. And I do not know how to get rid of the Nether Portal, but while we're snuggling with the thing, we could probably do something along that lines. So let's grab all of these cubes here. Give them a lock rock scale here, and then we can just kind of, I think, let's do a kind of collapse inward. So if we do a tool, and we want to do locations and median point, we can do kind of like where we just kind of move everything on into the center here. Okay. And then we can also move everything upwards too. A little bit. Okay. And then I want to stagger a bunch of these guys a bit here too. Yes, we're gonna move these guys around a bit, something like this, to get rid of this little Z fighting that's happening. Boom, 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 boom. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Oh no! I messed on up. Mess up completely? It's like, why isn't things moving? They are moving. You're just not doing it correctly. Whoops. Whoops. Need to, yeah, it's the, there we go. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Much better. Put you there. Much better. Alright, we got the Mob Slayer texture, and then we got the dress up. Good, okay. We're all caught up on things. All caught up. Alright, and I want this one. We want this one to kind of move outward a bit. Yeah, we'll move that one outward a bit. And move this one outward a bit too. And move this one inward a bit. Yeah, we'll do something like that. Okay. So it'll be kind of collapsing in and on itself. So it'll be a little bit... That actually kind of looks super cool. Oh gosh. Becca tossing out 66 bits, bringing out the accursed Puka Strider. And a boop at the snoot. Thank you, Sugar Star. Thank you, guys. Have to go. Take care. Alright. Take care, Red Blade. Be safe. Crumble into pieces. There we go. And then I want these guys to kind of actually they can just shrink into the portal. So right about here, I think, is a good point for it. We can just shrink into this point here. Oh, we're still on the locations. Right. We can do this. We can do that. And then we'll do a linear fashion. No, we need that to happen faster. Faster? Yep, that seems good. Okay. Alrighty. Nope. I just want all of the cubes. All of the cubes can, once they start blocking out where the portal is, we're gonna do a lock on the scale, and then we can do a scale down here. Oh my god. Why that is the longest mass fart ever. What the hell? Alright, and then we want this empty. We want this empty, do a...
Wow!
Shrink 0.
Look at that! It's beautiful!
There we go. Give it a save. Perfect! Alright, get rid of all of this stuff. This isn't actually going to be there yet. That doesn't need to be there. And the other particle system, not yet. Whoop. There we go. That is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's weird. that is super weird. Oh, whoops. There is one little problem with that. Okay, where is it? There it is. Okay. Actually, that doesn't matter because of our border. That's actually going to be covered up. Warp. Yeah, there we go. That is super cool. Okay. All right. So now we need to. I got it. we hold up the evil X plushie, and that's what summons the portal. I think that will do. I think Becca holds up the evil X plushie, and that's what summons the portal. So there will be energy coming from the plushie to the ground to make that portal. I think that's what would be good, yeah. Yep, it is time. Alright, let's see who we can raid. Do the Foxbox Brigade raid. There is a raid thingy if you are subscribed. We can add in a one if you are not subscribed. Well, that raid little thingy is available to everybody that is on Twitch. Let's see here. Who we can raid? Raid buttons. Raid channel. Who we can raid. I want to bring up my window so that I can see them. I want to mute. Mute. They're on my thingy. They're on my thingy. What are they doing? Oh, this is Capital One. Dang it. Alright, there's two people that I'm thinking of raiding here. And oh, okay, I know them. Okay. Let's go off to Box of Foxes. I believe they've raided into us, or they've been a part of the chat before. So let's go ahead and do that. And I want to... Box of Foxes. Where is it at? Box of Foxes. Box of Foxes. There they are. Start raid. There we go. Cool. Alright, take care, everybody. Be safe. Take care. Bye.
Hello?
And then I need to stop streaming.